transfer window of this Football Manager 2024 series as we look to continue making Queen of the South financially sustainable. Now, it's not going so well. This month we are shipping money. We do have a home game coming up, which hopefully will be a big help. I just need to load up the chat on one of the platforms, shall we say. That's the one there. Let's mute that. And let's drag that down. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. Brilliant. That is not where it should be. Okay, we'll go there then. That's okay. It's okay. I can handle it. So welcome in. First off, I do want to give a quick thank you to Rhino, Windfur, and Nellius for the follows today. Very much appreciated. All followed the channel in the last 10 hours. Them follows came up. So thank you very, very much for that. Very much appreciated. Okay, so we are going to continue. We have 50k transfer budget, which we're obviously not going to be touching. We are 9,600 a week spending at the minute on our wage budget of 13.3. In terms of expenditure this month then, where's it been going? So this month we've had 30k on players' wages, 18 on non-football costs. We can't do anything of that. Staff wages, maybe we could look at getting that down a little bit, but I think a lot of the staff are people like the director of football we don't need. That's 275 a week. Technical director 325 we don't need. There's 500 a week when them two go straight away. Like, how are we going to save a little bit by offering a mutual termination on them? 275 a week. We come up to the start of September. So September, October, November, December. So 4 months there, and then 6 up to the end of his 5 up to the end of his contract. So that's 10 months at 275. So if we say 1,000, so it's about 10 grand he's got left in his contract, and he's willing to terminate for 6. So should we take a chunk out now and save about 4 grand over the year? I think so. Okay, so that's been done. Technical director we can do as well. So let's contract. So he's got 325 for the same amount. So he wants 13. Let's go to mutual termination. How much would he want to mutually terminate? 7. Okay. So we'll let that go as well. So we're starting off by spending a bit of cash, but over the next few months we are going to save a bit by not paying the wages on these guys. Who is the loan manager? 375 as well. I mean, that's a lot of money. How much does he want to go? 7k as well. Let's get rid of him. Right, so we've took a big chunk up front. We probably could look at moving somebody on to cover that. So we just spent 740 now. I think it was 5, wasn't it? How much was it? Does it actually tell us how much we've just paid? Okay, so he wanted 7. He wanted 6. So we just spent 20 grand doing that. But we are going to save about 15 grand by the end of the year just off not paying their wages continuously, which is nice. So if we go to wages, and the highest earns, it is Harry Cochrane, who's by far the highest earner at 800 plus 240 appearance fee. Now I did see we've just been suggested a couple of more people to replace him. Harvey Chisholm is one of them. See, what I'm wondering, he doesn't look a world beater, but he is quite good. So he is maybe someone again we had on the shortlist for now. And then Scott McGill, who's with Wraith Rovers. Doesn't look like he suits Harry replacement for Cochrane, though, in my opinion. Although Cochrane physically isn't the best. So, okay, so at the minute, nobody's interested in him, by the way, now. As we come towards the end of the transfer window. I did kind of hope he was going to be moved on, potentially. I mean, I've been considering it since the last stream. on how much we could maybe save by letting him go. So Paul McKay's agreed to stick around. Jason Todd is 30 years old now. And he started really bad. 2 starts, 1 sub appearance. 84% pass completion, only 50% tackles completion there. 6.5. If we just look at the league, 1 header 1, which is 10%. He's covering about 12.5. 1 interception, no yellow cards, 84% pass completion. It's not the worst. Expected assist 0.09, key passes of 2. Possession 1 in 90 minutes, 3.89. Clearances 1. Possession lost within the 90 minutes. He's losing the ball nearly 10 times a game. Okay. He's on 600 a week. And he's recent form. One of his issues is recent form. I wonder if we let him go. We talk about trying to cut the wages of people, but let me just check. If we let him go, do we have someone who can play there? We do have McGuffey, who played there a little bit. What's his, just in terms of that basic of how many times is he losing the ball? He's losing 5.29. He's winning a little bit more tackle-wise, 100%. Pass completion's a little bit higher as well. He's actually performed better. He's actually performed better in the attacking move, which isn't even his position yet, compared to Todd. But he is actually wanted as well, and he's on 500 a week. We can't sell everybody. Although sometimes it would be nice to financially fund ourselves for quite a long time by doing that. Okay, so Adam King has come in on trial. Sorry if you hear the music in the background. My girlfriend's decided she's going... My girlfriend? My wife. I'm sorry. Has decided she's going to have some sort of a disco going on in the background. I said I'm sorry. Okay, he's not actually... And Adam King didn't actually play last season, but he was playing at Alloa in the division before that. He's played 1 game for us. I'm just curious. He doesn't have an agent, it looks like. Let me just go in, because sometimes I worry I'm just going to miss it. No, he doesn't have an agent. What would he want to come in? Because that type of... 675. Oof. That's, yeah, that's not going to happen, mate. No. I'm considering bringing you in to save money and let one of the other high earners go. Not paying that much. No chance. My thought was Harry Cochran could move on then. Because we've got Dan Handling as well, who's played a couple of games for us already. So I think we're at the point now where we've got to decide. Because Trialists can only play 3 games. So at this point, we might as well look and say, okay, how much would you want to stick around? So you would want 300. So we're not going to give you that. We're not going to give you that. I'll give you a 1-year extension if you play 15 games. What if we said 100 assist, 100 goal, and the lowest line goal is 350. I didn't know that. He's not the worst player. I think a 2-year contract on that would convince him to sign. What if I lock that in? Would you negotiate with some other stuff like a sell-on fee percentage for a 30-year-old of 50%? Oh, he doesn't even want to speak to me. I've pissed him off. He is livid. And I guess because I see that my wife has just snapped my wife, you see. Oh, okay. I assumed you were abusing me for... No, for calling you my wife. My girlfriend. Here we go. Okay, Sarare can't play any more games, so I'll just remove him out of the squad so we can focus on what we've got. King wants too much money to stick around, so it's a waste of time keeping him around, basically. So, for now, I think we'll stick with what we've got. So we will go forward for now and just see if anything pops up. But part of me is thinking, this Todd, I'm going to transfer list. Because he's on £600 a week and he's not going to be my first team. He's going to be a backup. And I would rather bring in a couple of trialists or a loan player than pay £600 a week for someone to be on my bench. Same with this guy. But now Air United are actually interested in him. So let's see if I put it at 10, it is going to cover one of the contract terminations we did. And got Ewan Ross, who's on £250 a week as well, who I think at £250 a week I might just try to move on. It's going to save us 10 grand over the next year. And at this point, if we want to be self-sustainable, we've got to move on the players who are not in and around the first team, who aren't going to play. Really, we should have a solid 14. And then after that, it's loan signings or youth players. So if you have a solid 13, 14, then after that, it's them £100 a week loan players. And after that, it's 4 or 5 loan players. Youngsters, and then 4 or 5 loan players. And then at that point, you've basically got yourself a full squad and you're not paying crazy money for them. Okay, this guy, Gavin Denise. He started River Plate. Okay, he's Irish and Australian. Started River Plate, never played. Went to Australia, came to Portugal. Has now been back in Australia. Okay. What would you want to come and play? Here we go. Brace yourself. I'm going to guess he wants 15,000. I'm going to guess he wants 15,000. I'm going to guess this. Give me a second. Let me just click on it. Okay. 1.1k. We're just not doing... For the first 6 months, we've got to work out how much money we're losing each month at the minute. We've got to work out how we're looking financially in terms of income. Then we can consider the expenditure. There's no way we should be putting any money into signings, any money into contracts more than the people are already on, until we know the exact income and expenditure every single month for the first, probably till the end of November. I think at the end of November we'd probably have a really good idea. Okay, I'm going to leave the scouting range active until the transfer window closes. When the transfer window closes, I will deactivate that for the next few months, which will save about 5-6k. Ash, changing on wages to per annum might be easier for a save like this. I agree, but at the same time, yeah, you know, anybody who is based in Europe, it just feels wrong. You know, it just feels wrong. And also I feel like if people are watching this, I want them to be able to relate to the point where if you then go to a Scottish team and take over, you might look at one of your players and go, okay, he's on 10 grand a week. That's not too bad. But then you watch my team, hang on, that guy's the highest earner at that club. That actually is quite a lot. So, whilst I agree, I disagree in terms of I'm going to try to have it that if you try to do the exact same thing, you're looking at the exact same screen as me. And I think, myself included, play with weekly wages. And I think it's... I do get what you're saying. It'll be a lot easier to understand, to balance the books using that. I do get that. Let me just have a look at the squad. We played Keenan left back, didn't we, last time? Shall we stick with that? I think we'll stick with that. Keenan playing in left back. Houston at right back. Gilchrist, McKay, Ambrose, Cowie. have a feeling we're going to piss off Celtic if we don't use this guy a little bit. And Cowie did have a bad game last. Let's go with Aidan Rice. We're coming up against probably the team who is favourite to win the division. So this is almost like a free hit. It's almost like a free hit. I don't think I expect us to win. I don't think our fans expect us to win. The only thing is Daniel Church has played 7.35 in his 2 games. Maybe we'll give him a game. We'll give him a game. He deserves it. He's earned my trust. Okay, let's see what we can click on here. Let me just move. Can I do that? I can do that. I'm on my second screen moving around some windows so I can view everything properly. Professional work. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with what we've got here. Connolly, by the way, 8 games, 4 goals, 4 assists. It's not bad for someone who only has 1 for determination. Okay. Helps if I was on the wrong screen clicking. I was clicking space, but my screen was still selected as the other screen. Okay, first game of the live stream, but technically we're more focused in the end of the transfer window at this point. And after that, I think once the window shuts, we will try to secure a few players who we know we want for the next couple of years and try to negotiate their contracts into ones which are a bit more favourable in terms of if they play many games and if they're not. Paul, welcome in, buddy. Good evening. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. Is the Portugal game ended, by the way? No, 81 minutes. I need Portugal to score for my France-Portugal double to come in. So if anybody can help me with that, it's very much appreciated. Like I say, if you can hear a train and stuff in the background, that's my wife watching some show. Are you still watching on 911? Yeah. She's watching 911. I'm sure you all along with me and saying we have no idea what that is. Oh, so they've just put one wide. Now, the frustrating thing about this match here, 1,337 fans. I kind of hoped we would have had more for the biggest game of the season in terms of a domestic league game. Because that means there's only about 500 paid. I think it's 480, so I'm going to be interested what the gate receipts from this game is. But it's not enough to make this month a financially stable one. Marius said, "Hey Paul, what are your thoughts on how terrible England are playing in recent matches?" I love the fact that Lena's in the background laughing. I think it's just laughing at the fact that Marius asked a question about about football.
It was about memories from yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, England are not playing so well. It is a slightly soul-destroying team to watch at the minute. I would like to see more hard work and effort put in, but you know,
Blame them if you had a heart attack yesterday.
yeah, if I had a heart attack yesterday, it would have been Gareth Southgate's fault. And like I said yesterday to the wife on multiple occasions, if England achieved anything, it was despite of the manager and not because of him, as we go 1-0 up. Effie Ambrose makes it Queen of the South 1, Hamilton 0. We are at home, but still, against one of the best teams and favourites for promotion, we make it 4 wins out of 5 if we can hold on. We go second, but joint top, only goal difference keeping us from that top spot of Arbroath. Are we going to see? I think we will see now because we're very solid defensively with this setup. A 1-0 victory. Very, very nice. No one is surprised by Southgate, Paul is saying. I'm good, Paul, I'm good. Also, adding relegation release causes Eagle gets players to agree much cheaper terms, and high Nash cap bonus and international pay rises are good for players who are never going to get capped. I think that's a great shout, Ash, in terms of the relegation release fee. It's something we definitely got to look at throwing in. And normally, because if you have them players in, you don't really want to keep them around if you get relegated, let's be honest. A lot of the time, if you're heading towards relegation, you kind of fancy clearing the squad out. Okay. Handling, sorry, has been asking for way too much money. I think we're just going to let him go. Petrasso, he hasn't actually played a game for us yet, so he could still feature. He's got another couple of weeks left at the club. But we are closing in on transfer deadline day, and Jerome, welcome in. What have you missed so far? No dealings transfer-wise at all have happened. So the transfers are still the same in terms of what has happened over the last couple of streams. Couple of players I have transfer listed. This Todd, who's one of our backup centre mids on 600 a week, I've transfer listed him. I do hope a team comes in with a cheeky bid before the end of the window. I'm not really that fussed about getting the money. It's more the saved wages that'll balance the books for him. And we have been offering out this guy, but also as well, nobody's really coming in. And again, it's more about just getting them off the wage, because them two gone is 1,000 a week. And then there's a couple others. We can probably get another 1.5k off here. Okay, here we go. The new Saints are offered to loan a player for 5 months. So that'll take September, the whole of September, whole of October, whole of November, whole of December, and the whole of January. See, the issue there is he will come back at the end of January, and then we can't sell him, because our transfer window will then be closed. So I think, even though the offer to pay his wages, I'm going to reject that, because it just doesn't fit us having someone coming back who we then going to have to pay. Paul, I missed the last couple of streams. What are you up to? Do you mean in the save, Paul? Excellent, I will catch up with this stream later. 03:43 here, so I better get to sleep. Lost in BKK, thank you very much, man. I look forward to your comment on YouTube. I appreciate the support. See that later. Nearly 4 o'clock in the morning there.
What?
There's someone who's in the comments. He's like, I'll catch up on this later.
He has issues.
In terms of, he has issues. In terms of save, Paul, the whole purpose of this over the next couple of seasons, I don't know how long it's going to go on, 3-4 seasons. We'll probably run it, to be honest, just as long as we can until we're closing on FM25 now, potentially. If people are enjoying it, because let me tell you, the views watched back on this on YouTube and on Twitch have been mental. Absolutely mental compared to the other streams. But the premise behind it is to try to make a club in the Scottish League self-sustainable. So we don't rely on the long cup run. We don't rely on some magical thing. We maybe look at, in time, and bringing in them players and moving them on again for that profit, that type of thing. But we just focus on trying to make this club self-sustainable. So first off, in that first transfer window, we don't know how much expenditure this club's going to make month after month, and how much income they're going to make month after month. So we've got to put some effort in to get that wage bill down. We're down from 13k when we started. We're down 9.6 now. And over the first couple of months, it is trying to be successful on the field while getting rid of high earners and basically trying to see what we can spend as we get towards January on the wages. In terms of Goodway, Jerome, there's been a lot. It's basically having the same views as my normal Let's Play series. And for people to watch back a 2.5 hour stream, and the average view duration's quite high as well. So for people to watch back such a long stream is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Kier Davison, who's in our youth team, Paddock Thistle one, he's not that good. Take him. Stephen Fletcher. Oh my God, could we bring in Stephen Fletcher? I know he used to play for Sunderland, but nobody's perfect. Okay, he would want between 575 and 675 a week, and he's not willing to negotiate. Let's just have a look, see if we can negotiate. Okay. 400. Okay, we're not paying agent fees at all during this save. We will give you a K over the year as a loyalty. We don't pay appearance fees. We don't pay unused sub. I will give you £200 if you score a goal. I'm not giving you 2k for that many goals. In fact, I'm not rewarding a big goal bonus at all, to be honest. I don't think he's going to even come close to accepting this, to be honest with you. If I lock in the... Yeah, he's not close. I had to have a sneaky look, but we'll see. Yeah, he did play for Sunderland, Paul, which really did put me off. I've driven past it. Yeah, it's an area which is not that huge in terms of football. I've drove along there a lot when I lived in the UK delivering, and it's a nice area as well. So it was an interesting choice because you have a fairly big stadium, so you have stadium ground maintenance we've got to cover, things like that. I've not made it easy for myself, let's put it that way. Ground maintenance, all things like that, as well as all the other aspects of just basic football life in League 2, where you are a club who loses money most of the time. We might not be able to make profit month after month, but if we can do it season after season at this level, I'll be delighted. And then see from there. Okay, TNS have come back in with an actual bid for this guy now, so that could be £600 a week off our wage bill. Nobody's interested. Oh, TNS came in for Todd, who's this guy who they offered the loan bid for. Just come on, I just want to sell him. I'm not being picky. I'm not demanding crazy amounts of money. I just want him off my wage bill. Missing out on the sweet Steve Fletcher shirt. Yeah, but then you've got to take into account as well when you're saying the shirt sales. If you go to the supporters, for example, merchandise at the minute, last month £700, this month £179. There's not that many fans going to the grounds, so the shirt sales I don't think will go up that much. Right, we've gone past August. Let me just have a look at the stuff. So gate receipts was 21k. Does gate receipts cover our wages? No. Okay. So we need to cut 2.5k off the wages, because then the gate receipts will cover it. So we're cutting 600 there. So we've got 600 coming off here. Then I'm trying to get 400 off here. So that's 1,000. We can't get close to 2.5k. We just no, we can't get close to it. But we might be able to get 1.5k off, which I'd rather just refuse. Faked. Why did he fake the injury though? Did he just not want to get injured, or had he just had enough? Hello? Deadline day passes. Hello? But I wanted to take part in deadline day. Why didn't it ask me? Oh, Ambrose is no. He understood clubs weren't after him. But okay, Brecon have put in a loan bid for this guy. I actually wanted to keep Niner, but yeah, they still want us to pay quite a lot of his wages. We can't afford it. But that's annoying. I was excited for us to take part in deadline day, and now it's just gone past it. Yeah, okay. Well, first off, scouting. So let's remove the scouting now for the next few months. Recruitment focuses. Who's the biggest? Who's the most shirts? And let's have a look. Hang on. Fletcher's out. Yeah, he was out of contract. Didn't want to get injured. Club info. Supporters. Where is it on? Where's shirt sales at on this one? To say on my performance so far. Because I thought shirt sales used to be... Where did shirt sales used to be? Kia Davison, is that the one who they're trying to get rid of? just refused to play. Yeah, I think go on. Hey Finchy, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Where did I see shirt sales of players again? I thought it was on. I must be completely missing it in front of my head because I thought it was in a very simple spot. Can we look for a senior affiliate now? I asked for it earlier, but they said I'd only just been at the club, so I couldn't have it. Welcome. What would you like to discuss? Allowed to sign good players on loan without cost wages. Shall we say boost the income? Because we went with the wages last time and it didn't work. Please work on what you have available right now. It's not been long since you joined. I mean, you're a bit arsey with me, to be honest. There's no need. Oh, Slovenia 0-0 with Portugal. There's another night of bad bets. There's no need to laugh.
You can stop betting.
But
Every time you bet, the opposite team wins.
maybe what I'll do is from now on, when I bet, you can then bet on the different team.
No, I don't do betting.
You don't do betting. Well, you won't see that when I win the lottery tomorrow night. There's no need to laugh. Okay, how are we looking? We can have 9 subs. Why are they ineligible? Oh, it's because it's this SPFL Trust Trophy. I don't really want to put any of these on. I've been trying to get rid of all of them. Oh no, Havoc is one of our backup to the backup players. He can play. And I think I'm happy with what we're going out with here. Okay, so we are going to be playing against Lane of Northern Ireland in this cup. So luckily we got the home draw. I'm curious. So we got £15 season tickets. Sorry, £15 tickets. The dream is we've just sold 7,000 tickets for this game. The reality is it's probably about 500. Yeah, I don't understand why they would turn down a senior affiliate. Just say, yeah, sure, we'll have a look. 1,246 at the game. Now my question is, was the season ticket price, did that include this game? Because if it didn't, that's 1,200 paying customers, and that's a lot of money. But if it was included in the season ticket prices, it's not as much. Right, Houston. Cochrane strikes it off the bar. We've started well. I'm just going to give a bit of an encouragement shout. We've got to enjoy them shouts now, as soon as it's getting tucked away for future versions. Cochrane goes forward to absolutely nobody. Cosgrove driving forward now for Lane. Ball across. Oh, we almost scored. Cracking own goal. Valde, welcome in, buddy. How's Denmark today for you?
Is he around biking?
Are you around biking? The wife said. Yeah, he's cycling around just for the fun of it. He came on the screen on his phone. He paused while cycling. Huh? Dedication to the cycling. Dumfries to Larne is not that far. Is it actually not that far? Well, there you go then. Maybe they did take the boat and come over. I'm going to fire us up. 5 shots to 3. They've had a bit more possession. We've actually had a bad pass completion compared to them. But they have a decent squad, don't they? They always bring in some big names at Larne. They've got some backing. Wrong club, Finchy. That's Queen's Park, not Queen of the South. You noob. Ah, Finchy. Of all the years you've been on my channel, in the Facebook groups we had and all that, and then you come up with that. What a comment. Quick February ride after and a bit on the main road. There you go. See, it's not so far then, is it? Come on. Connolly put us 1-0 up. Connolly, by the way, who we will continuously for the whole year mention about how he's got one determination. I can just guarantee you now he's going to hit double figures in goals and assists. He's going to be an absolute machine all season long with his one determination. McGuffey driving forward. He cuts back though. Gilchrist. Forward to Vitinen. Church now down the left hand side. Goes back to Gilchrist. That's over the top. Riley. Ooh. Precisely. Years of those groups have ruined me. Scottish Cold Queen, what more do you want from me? Next 2 weeks, your colleague is on holiday, so I'm at a different hospital, but it's a 15-minute walk, so it just made more sense to walk. Third-party visa application websites for my visa. I need to visit Canada. Now to try and see if... Oh, no. I mean... A 15-minute walk, though, Valde. Just think how quickly you could cycle that. Sandcross?
Huh?
I'm saying he's working at a different hospital for the next couple of weeks.
Oh.
So it's only a 15-minute walk. But I said just think how fast he could cycle it.
Oh, we will get there in...
He could go the long way.
Yeah.
Cycle the long way. Are they getting rid of shouts? Yeah, they're getting rid of the shouts, Paul. If you not watched my recent YouTube video, Paul, I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. They're going to remove them because they don't feel that they are working how they should. So shouts are going to get removed from FM24. I do agree that when you... If, for example, I click demand more when they are pressing on highlight after highlight, it should kick in straight away. And also, I've always said that shouts... I will never do a shout during a highlight because I just feel like it ends in a goal. Every time I do a shout during a highlight, they'll end up scoring. So see, if I'd done a shout, that would have gone in. Okay, we're on the 60th minute. Fitness-wise, you know, this team is quite good fitness-wise. They must know that I can't afford to pay substitutes. So they hold on to their fitness. Now, we do have a couple who we can bring on. So Keenan we can bring on because we don't pay his appearance fee. Keep training him at left wing back, I think. Where's he at? Burns as right wing back we can bring on. So fresh legs out wide. That's what we like to see. Can they not just fix him? Well, Paul, I mean, I think we're asking too much there, mate. I think we're asking too much. We can't be greedy now. Riley winning the header. Oh, no. Gavin Riley almost making it 2. But we're looking solid. We are looking solid here. We're going to give an encouragement. Yeah, but 2 things. I need to get the bike out every day. And on the way, there's a piece of stairs where I'd have to get off the bike anyway and lift it up.
Oh, that's too much work.
Yeah, the wife agrees with you. That is too much work. I mean, fair play for walking. I have about a 15-minute walk to work, and I'll take the car most days.
You
So-
walked yesterday?
I walked yesterday. I walked 7.35. What was it?
7.6 something.
7.6 kilometres we walked from our house out to her parents' house for dinner. So we were planning on walking back, but luckily her mum said we could take one of the cars. Oof, panicked for a second. I was thinking, double walk? Jeez, I've been unconscious by that point. We're going to go through, by the way. Yes! Hey, I said first round. 3rd round success here. Hands on hips. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Okay, what I'm curious about now is... who are we going to get? Right, first off, finances. Income. Gate receipts. We got just under 9 grand for that. At £15 a ticket. No. Because it would have been about 15 grand off 1,000. So it doesn't really balance out and make sense. If I'm being honest, of what I mean, I guess some season tickets counted on that then. 1,244, 142 away. I mean, 142 fans travel from away. They were favourites as well as 7-5. So I mean, what a set of losers. When's the 4th round? 4th round's then. So who would we get? Is there more teams coming in the 4th round? See, it's Celtic B and stuff, isn't it? Queen's Park, Inverness are out, Hamilton, Cove, Arbroath, Alloa, Hibs reserves. The New Saints went out. Newtown went out. Glentoran went through. I would probably like Glentoran at home. Not away. We can't afford the ferry. We'd end up having to swim over. So, but I wouldn't mind someone like Glentoran, maybe. Okay, he didn't actually end up playing a single game for us. When he goes back, I'll offer him a new trial. I mean, I assume I can't afford him. Yeah, let's just say that. I'm just curious what you want. $7.50 a week. Yeah, we can't afford you. We did find a bit of a bug, Paul, which is where fourth on. Well, sorry, it's not a bug. It's the actual rules in Scotland where 2 trialists can be in the squad. And was Valde? Was it you? Who was it who went back through and found that one of the teams actually used some trialists in some games last year? Oh no, we got Hamilton away. That's not the game I wanted. I really fancied Glentoran at home, for example. I've got the quarterfinals, and let's see what we've got here. Airdrie Wraith, Queen's Park Dunf. Oh, we're away again. Oh, I don't want away games. I want home games for the money. I'm greedy. We need the money. I hate when it does this, by the way. Can we fix the dates? There we go. Okay, so we only have one more home game this month, and that's against Cove. You can see there the squad must have no more than 2 players who are on trial. We've got Annan away who are 9th, Cove who are 8th, and then Peterhead who are 7th. So we do have, I thought it was you, Valde, we do have games which are winnable coming up in the next month. So let me just remove these out so I can have a look at the squad we've got at the minute. We're paying some big money for players who we don't even need at the minute. Like, and the fact that Todd rejected the contract to leave. So we've got about $1.5 grand on the bench of players we don't even use. Lewis Curry's the best one. We pay him £30 a week. No appearance fee, nothing. Just wonder if, where are you running to? Oh, go. Baby, walk up. Luckily the wife's in full control. So Gilchrist is on $400 a week and then £80 appearance fee. I do worry he would want more if I try to give him a new contract. 425. Okay, there's a chance we can get him on the 400. Would you take 400? I'm going to lock that in. I don't pay agent fees because we can't afford it. Don't pay an unused sub fee. I will give you £100 a bonus if we get a clean sheet. Promotion wage rise of 50%. I'll give you a sell on of 50% because you're 29 years old. We'll do the relegation release of 0. And we will say, tell you what, a non-promotion of 10k. That's not a bad, a sneaky bit of. Oh, he's took it. So he's going to be on the exact same wage minus the £80 appearance fee. That's okay. Over 10 games, that's £800. Huh. Michael Doyle played for Cove Rangers against Queen of the South while on trial. 2 days later, he signed a permanent contract, though. Only exam look fine. Yeah, I mean, we're probably not going to sign them, though, are we? We're doing them all. Oh, I've got an idea. Stephen Fletcher, would you like to come on trial for 4 weeks? Calm down, Paul, okay? You've still got to watch. You can't go away just because I've gone on trial. You've got to stick it out. Let's have a look down the sneaky international cap players again. See if anybody new has popped up. Oh, the wife's livid. Acne the baby. She is not happy tonight. Just wondering if there's any players who have picked up youth team caps for Scotland, etc., who might be a decent player. Like Craig Thompson. Good determination. Oh, looks really bad everything else. Okay. Callum Ferguson. Is he the one who used to play for Inverness? Callum Ferguson. Inverness, yeah, 11-16. That would have been around the time I was enjoying some Inverness saves. Okay, well we've put in a couple of trial offers to see if we can get in a sneaky one or two. The Steam Fletch one is not to upset Paul. It's just a player we could potentially bring in. Oh, he doesn't want to come. Okay, that went well, didn't it? Maybe he knew you didn't like him. I think that's what's happened there. Fletcher thought, I can go and help Queen of the South, but then he heard one of the supporters abused him. And he was like, right, I'll go then. I'm not sticking around. I'm not playing for this guy if he doesn't like me. Right, come on. Here we go. What can we do here? Annan coming up. Press conference. We can take the press conference. They've suffered 4 straight defeats. I'm focused on the game itself. How much more work do you have to be ready? We're prepared. Oh yeah, it's a derby, isn't it? You seem to be handling pressure so much well. I'm not answering questions on him. It's always nice to beat them. Do you look forward to these matches? Football is about passion and emotion. What tactical changes? I'm not telling you. Who are we linked with here? What, are we linked with him, are we? I'll tell you what. Let's put it. Oh, I'm not paying. I don't pay wages. I'm sorry. We're not made of money, mate. We're not made of money. Let's put in a non-negotiable. I'm not discussing it. I'm not telling you. Oh, I like my chairman. Yeah, I'm bored now. Can we move on? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're done. Press conferences are so drab. Okay, so that one's negotiated. I wonder if... I see you've just tweeted me something there, mate. I'll have a look after. I wonder if we can negotiate this one to get out the 120 appearance fee as well. Because he is someone I want to kind of keep around. Oh, he wants double his wage. Okay, that's not going to happen, I'm afraid. Same with Harry Cochrane. He's on 240. He doesn't even want to negotiate. 240 appearance fee. It's just mental. Lee Connolly, I almost want to keep on just because he only has one determination. How much would he? 1.4 to 1.7 a week. Yeah, that's not going to happen, Lee. That's no. It's the Trialists stuff, one from earlier this year. Okay. Why do? Because sometimes I just feel like, I should do that. Do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Media. A 10 new signing. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, if we qualify next year for the Champions League, I'm taking the press conferences. I don't care what any of you guys say. I'm doing it. We're way too big-headed to be avoiding them kind of press conferences. It's just the way it is. Queen's Park, so he's joined Brecon, okay, but I actually want to keep an eye on him. So if he does well there at Brecon, they play in League 2. Did they come back up? Yeah, they came back up. I'd probably sign him if he has a good season because he's someone who the scouts already recommended. Was he letting you down, or did you just sign somebody new? What was the reasoning behind the benching? Okay, let's have a look. What can we do? Tell you what, let's bring Keenan back in, the left wing back for this game. Just curious about what's his appearance fee. Appearance fee of 120. Okay. It's a bit steep, mate. You're on 600 and a 180 appearance fee. Oof. Tell you what I'm going to do. For the next few months, I'm going to remove him from the transfer list. Because I'm just curious if I can get him performing just okay. Because he's not the worst. He's not the worst. So if we do need to bring him in the centre mid, I'd rather have him not pissed off. And if we get one injury, he's the next big one in. 160 goals in 88 games, and you've benched him. I get the reason. It's sometimes you just got to kick him out. Maybe he got too big for his boots. I wish I had a striker who scored that many goals. Like, that's insane. Absolutely insane. I signed someone better. Oh, well, I could switch his position, but I have someone that always naturally in the other position. So it's basically, yeah. But sometimes you just get to that stage where you kind of do have to evolve and step up and bring in somebody who maybe is just better than that player was. And it sometimes can be a bit upsetting almost, but sometimes you just got to do it. You've just got to go with your gut. I'm going to encourage us. So this is a local derby match against Annan. So it would be nice if we don't slip up against our rivals and piss off the fans. McGuffey goes long bits to absolutely no one. Dixon now for Annan goes out to the left hand side, goes back to Morrison, ball in, and it's a penalty. I'm going to switch for attacking in preparation. The other guy's also 1 year younger. Like, if the top goal scorer was like 35 and this guy was like 19, I'd get it. 1 year? Maybe not. Going to demand more. Right, come on. Keenan. Put a good ball in. He does not... Oh, come on. Gavin Riley, 7th goal of the season. What happened here? So Keenan puts the ball in. It looks like the front post tries to clear it. Completely misses the ball. Calamity. Let's see. Ball comes in. Yeah, complete calamity. They then don't clear it and it falls straight to Gavin Riley, who's there just to poke it home. Oh my days. We'll take them kind of mistakes. Connolly doesn't put in, but it does come in second time. Gilchrist? No. Keenan? Don't mess with us. Oh, Ronaldo missed it. Really good save. Oh my days. Can you imagine if Slovenia... But I saw... I was watching the iPlayer, and I saw the commentator said, oh, Oblak versus Ronaldo, he's played him 20 times, scored 11 goals. And they were like, 20 times, 11 goals, that's 1 and 2. And they were like, oh yeah, he's had 3 hat-tricks though. I'm like, so potentially, in 20 games, he'd only scored in 5. Which doesn't sound anywhere near as good as how they were trying to make it sound. Just gone 3-1 up, by the way. Cochrane to Connolly. Nobody closed him down. He side foots it into the side of the net. And we go joint top still with our both. And they are winning 2-0. But at half time, it's Annan 1, Queen of the South 3. What's the wife saying? Oh, here we go. Getting abused in Snapchat. Just saw the wife sent a snap of me streaming. Thinks she's jealous of my streams. It's always about him. He's in tears. I think they were trying way too hard in the first half, at least, to try to get the ball to him. When there was some opportunities to play a different type of pass. How's that going for you then?
She was more listening to your voice.
Hey, beautiful. Hi. We have a baby in the room who really should be in bed at this time of the night. Yeah. Why are you smiling at? You just not want to go to sleep? Have you quit sleeping? You quit? Yeah. She's quit. It's basically what she's saying. Oh, it's 3-2. They scored. I was distracted. Good job. Professional work from you there.
Me?
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh, no, I meant as your side missed the camera.
Oh, I didn't care about that.
Yeah. Manager needs some balls and he needs to drop Ronaldo, just in case you wondered. Don't think she cares about that either. Right, Annan 2, Queen and South 3. Come on, can we push on here and secure a win? Ambrose goes forward to Cochrane. Forward again to Connolly. We have an overlap from Houston, who's just told me he wants double his wage, so that ain't happening. But he does have 2 years left on his contract, so we'll see what goes on here over that time. Riley to Houston. Ball across. Connolly. Oh, what a save. What a save. His replacement is better for sure. I've had 2 replacements. Stick it in the chat, Valde, on Discord. Send a screenshot of him and your replacement and stuff. And I'll have a nose after. Right, come on. We need to make a couple of changes here. You get them fresh legs. Keenan's going to come off for Church. I don't normally like doing them appearance fee subs, but I think it's needed on the fullback positions here to secure this. Right, Douglas goes back to defence to Hooper. Back to Douglas. He goes forward. Keenan's let it go. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Church is on now. Church let it go. Take me to church. Come on. Yeah, I noticed a few times though where Ronaldo maybe didn't win the header or whatever, like basic situations, but then he doesn't get back. He just kind of stood there, and there was a point where the player had the ball out wide and he could put it in again. But Ronaldo was way offside and making no effort to get back onside. So, Gilchrist to McGuffey with an awful first touch, by the way, there from McGuffey. Gus to Lucent. Morrison, don't let... Oh, they've let them score. Oh, my days. It's 3-3. I'm going to do what I said I'm going to try not to do much, and I'm making another change as we try to get back into it. I'm just bringing on Todd because I was thinking maybe next game Todd has to start because the other guy just hasn't performed that well. How's it going?
Huh?
How's it going?
Great.
Huh?
Great.
I can see your head.
Yeah, she's turning to see your screens.
Is she desperate to be a YouTuber?
No.
No. Bless her. Oh, they almost scored.
You can wake up with it tomorrow morning.
Like normal then.
Don't.
3-3. Come on. Annan 3. Queen of the South 3. Hands on hips. Disappointed with how that went. Come on, okay. Aberdeen want to be able to recall him. Can be recalled. I can terminate it though as well. Non-negotiable again. Let's throw that in again. Trying to see if we can... Like, Gilchrist has signed a new deal. That's nice. The exact same wage, just no appearance fee and unused sub fee. Would Ambrose be willing to... He would. So he's currently on 500 a week. Could we get him to agree to stay for another year and take a massive wage drop of £100 plus the appearance fees and stuff gone as well? Nope, I don't pay agent fees, so that's not happening, mate. Give you an extra 25. Oh, yes. Okay, Effie Ambrose staying for another year could be huge. Okay. So the next league game is Cove Rangers at home. We are starting to get the finances sorted a little bit in terms of a couple of contracts negotiated, which removes them fees. I am a bit concerned about how much expenditure goes out compared to income coming in. It would be nice if we can massively get this fixed in terms of some of these people. McGuffey's on 500 plus a 150 appearance fee. Todd 600 plus a 180 appearance fee. Connolly 600. Oof. There's just no need for some of these contracts. There's no need for it. Cochrane's by far the highest. It's just crazy what he's on. Gavin Riley, you know, he scored a few. 4 goals in 6 so far. Really good work rate, etc. Just curious, would he want a lot more? No, it would actually drop to 475. Oh, he's currently only on 400. Okay. What's his appearance fee? A 120. That's the issue. We might not get a work permit, so we'll see if the work permit comes through on him or not. Okay, did you reject it? Do you feel the wage contribution is low? Oof. Okay, then we're not gonna bring him in. Deadline day. Sorry, intermediary time is up for him, so unfortunately it looks like we're not going to be selling him at all till maybe January now. Recruitment focus is done. Replacements for Harry Cochrane, so completed. So the other one he's suggesting is Aaron Arnott from Wraith, who with his work rate abilities, I just know we need people who are going to work so hard for this team. Yeah, do you know what? Set pieces, set piece takers, free kicks, corners, penalties. If you have a player who's insanely good at that, it can be a complete game changer. It really can. It really can. Okay. Yeah. If we renew Amber's contract on new work permit, okay, now you may should fill 120 days to reach the points. No, then he's not gonna cancel that. It was worth a try. How'd you get a work rate of 1? Is he part sloth? It's just shocking, isn't it? But like determination of 1 there. Work rate. What's my lowest work rate on my players? 6 for right winger here, and this guy probably doesn't understand why he doesn't play. 6, and then you got 6, you got 7, and then 9. So 9s and stuff I'm not the biggest fan of, but then you have determination of 1 and 4 and stuff. It's just crazy. 41 minutes now. 43 to 47. Oh, it's closing in. It's closing in. Oh dear. Hang on 2 seconds. No, I had the microphone muted. You can't be a superhero when you mute the microphone. Unbelievable.
Cheeky prick.
Does he get bullied by little kids at the bus stop?
Who are you?
No, one of my players who has determination of 1. This guy has 6 goals and 4 assists in 11 games with his determination of 1. Did you turn on that? Look how excited she is. It's the machine making milk, and she's like dancing around in happiness. Say dancing around. She's 5 months old. There's no dancing going on. Well, I mean, she looks overjoyed. Stroke wide awake. Hey. Her eyes just looked up. She's like, "Hello." Happy days.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Yeah. Just send me a message if she's kicking off
No.
and you need help.
No.
The saviour.
Whenever have you put her
All the time.
Oh.
Saturday night.
Yeah. Where was I?
That's not my fault. You went out partying.
No, I was babysitting.
Partying.
Babysitting.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right, come on. Cove Rangers are home. I think we need a win here. going from 3-1 up to 3-3 against Adden Athletic was not acceptable. 1-on-1 with keeper, that was the get off. But if it goes to penalties, Paul, there's a big chance they can do it. Oblak's such a good keeper. And come on. Nothing's happening at the minute. Cove Rangers are starting to improve. Remember, they have a massive wage expenditure compared to the rest of the league, so they should be up there. And they are starting to perform, but they've only lost 2 games in the 7 at the minute. So they're not exactly losing every game. Oh, Houston with a square head. The only thing I'm thinking as well is we need to be winning games, because the more games you win, the more fans that come. And we need to be up almost at 1,500 a game, just to help us financially that little bit more. Because that's a good few K extra per match. Right, Houston to Cochrane to Connolly. That was his determination issue there. Just a little pathetic kick across. Oh, Streamlabs asking me to check out some drone link. That wasn't a penalty. You can't give a penalty for that. You can't give a penalty for that. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't miss anything on there, by the way. And we are 1-0 down for something that easily was not a penalty. He stepped in and won the ball. See, Valdez's gone quiet in the chat, so that now is us hoping that he's got through. And he's quiet because he's currently fixing his panic. Right, come on. Reynolds to Milne to Adam to Milne. Goes back to Reynolds. Can we get on them? We have to get on them. We have to. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, he's offside. Oh my god. The panic set in. It's disallowed. He was offside. We're going to demand more. So we've really started to get on them. Higher line. Pressing them now. Come on. Ambrose. Forward to Connolly. Goes out wide to Houston. He goes back to Cochrane. To Todd. What a goal. Josh Todd makes it 1-1. Right, can we just, when we lose the ball, let's just counter press them as well. Just enjoying you losing. I'd enjoy more if you were winning though. Well, it's 1-1. It's 1-1, so we're getting there. Come on. That puts us back ahead of Hamilton as well, who are... Will they lose? I didn't quite see that before the screens flicked over. Right, Adam. Forward to McGowan. To... come on. Like, I've got this crazy idea. Tackle them. I know. Cochrane goes long. Oh, freaking... I hate it when you make a change in the top right corner in tiny text. It goes, oh, do you want to confirm that change? Danny, welcome in, buddy. You love watching Ronaldo cry. Connolly's... Oh. Right, come on. Please start pushing on here. Come on. Hamilton are losing the Kelly Hearts. This could give us a couple of points gap to Hamilton, so we need to get on this. Fire up. Come on. Queen of the South 1. Cove Rangers 1. After being 3-1 up in the last game and it ending 3-3, it would be nice to try to secure 3 points here. Riley wins the ball back. Vitanen to Todd. He does a couple of circles and then plays it to Church. Ball across. Right. Oh. It's a penalty. It's been given. That was awful tackle, ref. Like, honestly, it could have broke his leg. I took this away and then let me go defensive. Oh, that defense, that determination of 1 is the reason he finished that so well. Okay, first off, remove that. Second off, do that. Third off, remove that. Fourth, back to our normal line and don't step up more. Okay, so we've gone back to pretty much what we were doing before, just a bit more conservative. As we go 2-1 up at home in front of 1166 fans, only 34 away fans. If we can continue to develop the team and win games and just look strong, I just think we might be able to get that extra couple hundred fans in, and it's needed financially. Massively needed. Oh no. 92nd minute. Can't do anything about a free kick except hope. Oh, it's tucked it in. Come on. Slovenia, Portugal 0-0, going to penalties. But I saw Slovenia have only lost one. Just end this game 2-2, by the way. They've only lost one of the last 15 games and they're unbeaten in the last 9. So that's unbeaten in the last 10 now. So they are clearly a very, very good side. They're very well drilled. They know how to play. They know how to defend. They know how to conserve energy. What would you want to sign a new deal? You're on 500 a minute. I'm not giving you 600. Sorry, no, that's not happening, mate. It's not happening. Todd Connolly wanted stupid money. Riley wanted, I think he wanted stupid money. You're currently on 400, so let's offer you 400 again. But I'll give you a 3-year deal, which will take you to 2034. Promotion wage rise, yes. I'm not giving you that. Not giving you an appearance fee. But I will give you 150 every time you score and 150 every time we get an assist. Then I'll give you a sell-on, a relegation, a non-promotion, because if we don't go up, I'll probably want to move you on anyway. And if you score 30 goals, I'll give you 20 grand. I don't think he's going to score 30 goals. Oh my god, he actually took it. He actually took it. That's actually quite big. That's going to save us quite a lot of money. So we'll take that. Because he's decent enough to be our striker / backup striker for the next couple of years. No question about it. So next year, if we bring in a new striker on loan or whatever, all we do is we just then stick him as our backup. And if he doesn't like it, we'll probably be able to move him on to somebody because his wage isn't too high. It's when the wages are at 600-700, it's almost a struggle to move them on. Intermediary offers, Ali Crawford from St Johnstone, transfer listed at the minute. What would you want if you came to us? 1.1k. Then that's not going to happen, mate. I've seen we can get loan deals. If he's playing, can I get him on free if we use him? Please. I know it's cheeky. But just hear me out. Let me have him. I don't feel like they need him. I just don't feel like they need him. But I do see that a lot of clubs are always demanding very high wages on people who you're getting in on loan. We just desperately need basically that a feeder club, but the board won't give us one, which is not helping us at all. Come on. Rangers play Celtic there, by the way. That was in the Premier Sports Cup quarter-finals, with Celtic getting the victory over Rangers there. 1-0 Celtic, then 1-1, and Celtic getting the win in the 81st minute. Hearts beating Motherwell, Dundee beating Partick Thistle. Come on, we've got Peterhead away. And they rejected our bid for Ali Crawford, but that's fine. Riley has signed a new deal, so we are starting to get rid of the appearance fee people. Effie Ambrose being quite a big one at the minute with £300. That's him and Cochrane are just rinsing us dry at the minute. Right, we're keen to sign a new deal. Please sign a new deal for me. Right, he wants to. Star player. So he's currently on 800 plus 240 appearance fee. So if we go 850, okay, and we go 4K, we don't do that. And minimum fee for a club in a higher division. I'll tell you what, let's go. I'll give you 50% sell on, but we'll have a minimum fee of 80 grand. Okay, because then I'll still get 40 and we'll take that. Relegation release fee of 0. Non-promotion release fee of 40 grand. So it's half of your basic. And team of the year bonus of £250. He took it. Oh my god, he actually took it. So he's going to get paid just a little bit more, but we're not paying £250 every time he plays a bloody game now. We are starting to really get that down. Wages going up just a little bit. It'll go up by just £50, but we're going to save on that £250 appearance fees on. And it means we've kind of cemented him with us unless we get almost 100 grand offer. Which, when we ship him money like we are, we'd always take 100 grand. We would take 100 grand. McGuffey can come back in. I'm just looking down the bench to see. I mean, maybe actually, do you know what? We'll give Keenan a game in that attack and mid. Slovenia have missed the. Oh. Well, that's not good. Slovenia have missed the first 2 penalties. Go out there, give the fans their money's worth. Come on. See what we can do here. At the minute, we've won 4, drew 3, lost 1 with this draw here against Peterhead. So we need to try to get a victory in this game, in my opinion. Peterhead mid-table, 6th place, 1-2, drew 3 at the minute, lost 3. So a victory here would be very useful. Arbroath are drawing to Alloa, and Hamilton are winning. But if we score here, we will go joint with Arbroath again, top of the league. Nope, Arbroath have turned around. Arbroath have gone from losing to winning. Gilchrist with the back post. I don't think this is going to get. No, I didn't think that was going to get given. As the header went in, Ambrose pushed the goalkeeper. I mean, that was quite a clear foul. Right, Peter 0, Queen of the South 0 at half time. The scoreline doesn't reflect the pattern of the game. Right, come on. See what we can do here. It's a throw in for Peterhead down left hand side. They now have it just on the edge of the box. They're passing it around on the left hand side. Now they go inside. Strike from distance, just over. It's going to demand more. They've started the second half well. But at the minute, touch wood, Slovenia have missed another one. Oh, Portugal are going through then. Did Ronaldo pick up a yellow card, by the way? Because he said he was going to miss the quarters if he did pick up a yellow. 75th minute. Demand more. Come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? 10 minutes to go. Right. I think it's just about them fresh legs, isn't it? So, Church is struggling. So, I think if we go McGuffey, and then Keenan can go out onto left back, because he really was struggling there. Then I think also we'll take off Houghton. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, we do have Burns there. Jay Burns can come on in. So, again, we've freshened up both fullback or wing back positions, just trying to make sure we're not getting beaten down the flanks. Ronaldo did not get booked. Oh, okay. That's disappointing. Keenan, Connolly goes out to Houston, put it across, deflected. Oh, come on. Corner. Oh, it was a good one. Then I'm going to go attacking. Now, normally away from home, you'd almost say, okay, let's take the point and let's regroup for the home games. But is that a disappointing point? I'm going to say no. Because away from home, I think, remember, we're not favourites for the league. We've expected to come top half. So, it's not the worst result there. It's not. So we've got Montrose away next. We have just drew the last 3 games in a row though, which is a bit annoying. Only 1 home game in October. And this game would be in a... Oh no, that's the Scottish Cup. Okay. That could be big for us, especially in Season 1 financially. Because we are really struggling financially with this squad at the minute. I'm just looking down to see what we're paying people. So... For example, this winger here. He's transfer listed. He's transfer listed. I wonder if... Would you negotiate a new contract even though you transfer list? No. I was just wondering if them type of people, I think we need to be getting on more appearance fee based contracts. Like this guy here. Now I removed him from transfer. Okay, he wants to start the majority of matches. I mean, that's not probably going to happen, but he's currently on 400 a week plus 120 for a game. Okay. You're going to be a squad player. Okay. Would you go 250, then 150, which would take you up to 400, which is what you're on now. I'll give you 2k loyalty bonus over the 3 years. A 3-year contract. I'm not giving you a yearly wage rise. I don't do yearly wage rises. Minimum fee of... Again, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do what we did with the other guy. 40. Because I'll accept 20. So we'll give you 50%. Non-promotion of 20. Because again, if we don't go up, get rid of him. Relegation of 0. And it was a team of the year of £250. He's took it. Oh my days, that's a proper contract negotiation, that. So he's currently on 120 appearance fee. We've offered him 150. And the reason we've done that is his wage is going to drop from 400 to 250. I mean, that's huge. I wonder if, like this guy who's on 250, could be a good backup for us. Could be. But then we need to convince him to be a backup. So again, maybe get that down to 100 and offer him, say, 150, 200 appearance fee, because he's never going to play for us. And then we're just adding that depth into the squad without splashing out the big money. 9.5 if you count Pepe with his Zimmer frame. This guy's like, yeah. So just talked with the bank. They blocked all my information but couldn't do a chargeback. But you can't win. You can't win. Well, hopefully it gets sorted very quickly then, Valde. I mean, it's impressive you managed to talk to the bank this time of the night. Tell you right now, if I called my bank here in Norway, they wouldn't answer the bloody phone. Right, discuss with agent. Okay, it says he wants quite a high wage. Let's just see when we go into it here. Okay, he's currently on 250. Can I not go under 250? Oh. Would you take a non-contract by any chance? Like, imagine if he'd take a non-contract. No, we wouldn't. Okay, then we're not even going to negotiate with him. So he's going to sign a new deal. Who else can we get on a new deal on this bench? See, this guy I would actually like to get on a new deal. Okay, it's only because he's not transfer listed, he just wants a new deal. Because we're currently training him to play in attacking midfield. So set that. Not listed. Let's jump forward a day and then we'll fix it. Oh my god. I don't know, Valda. I'm sure they didn't. I mean, they might do. Never thought of calling them at this time of the night, to be honest with you. What have we? How have we lost 100 grand in the last month? Expenditure last month. 38,000 on players' wages last month. Okay, non-football costs 23. We can't do anything. Ground maintenance 23. We can't do anything there. Match day expenses 16. We can't do anything there. Staff wages 15. I mean, that should be less. Tax bonuses at 7k. What's my contract on the minute? 700. We need mine to be negotiated again, so we can save £500 a week just on that. That's 2k a month. We're going to save as soon as my contract's up for negotiation. I'm going to just say, look, give me the lowest you can. But you see how difficult it is to balance the books with some of these clubs at this level. It's a very, very tough challenge. It is, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to try to balance the books at this level. Okay, so he has signed a new deal. So he's dropped from £400 a week to £250. And he's easily good enough to be a rotation for us at the championship. Look, good championship player. So I'm pleased with that. Let's take him off the loan list. So you can see he does have a 150 appearance fee, but he's only going to play when we have injuries, and he was on £400 a week. So when he does play, it would be what he was on anyway before the appearance fee. So our current spending now is 9.139, and that was 9.6 at the start of this stream. So we have got down a little bit. We've got people like this guy here whose contract's up the end of the year, £100 a week. We've got a few here. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. So we've got £360 a week going out there on our youth team, but we need some youth players. There's a couple of fans go and watch them. And look, like there. Let's see how many people went to that game. Well, it said it was at home, but it was actually away. But if we go to youth team and fixtures, 16 people. 14, 26, 22. I mean, we are racking in them fans. They're all parents. They didn't even want to go. They turned up because they have to. See, if he didn't have one for determination, I'd fix his contract straight away. But I'm just a bit concerned with our one determination, that he's just always going to be proper shit. Oh, I do love a go chips and dip. But I'm massively trying to lose a bit of weight at the minute. I'm so bad at snacking and eating junk food, but I am trying at least to cut down on that. Right. You and Voss, you can come back onto the bench. Is anybody on my bench who has an unused sub fee who we're paying the like Cowie? So I'll tell you what, Cowie can get a bit of game time again. So we're paying Josh Todd £120 to sit on the bench. I mean, Jesus. £120 to sit on the bench, so get off my bench. Do you know what? There we go. Get off my bench. £30 for him. We've got £30 for him. But now I've got rid of him off the transfer list. Would he negotiate a new contract? What we say, 100. I don't pay agent fees, so that's not happening. That's tied in. He's currently on 160. None of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. Probably wouldn't give you that, to be honest. What if we say 75 assist, 75 goal? And what if we do the appearance fee at currently at 100? So tie that in, lock that in. Are we No, he's not even willing to negotiate it. Then I'm not going to mess around. I've been useful once in Barcelona where I got in charge but didn't go through. Where I was paying was like 11 o'clock when I was in calendar. I called once and while on vacation in Costa Rica, no idea what time was there when I called. Can you imagine calling them to go, hey mate, I've no idea what's going on, but I need help. Keenan, I think we'll go with McGuffey to start this game. Yeah, and I think we'll stick with Church there. Okay. Montrose away from home. We need to probably get a victory here. We've picked up a few draws in a row at the minute. See what we can do. Montrose is in 6th. Annan bottom at the minute with Kelty Hearts. Arbroath top. Arbroath play Hamilton today, so 1st v 2nd, which does give us the possibility to jump ahead of Hamilton if Arbroath get the win. I think I would probably prefer Hamilton to win if I had to pick one of them to actually win, because then I think we're within a point of everybody if we can get the win as well. I'm going to fire us up. 35 minutes in, nothing at all happening. Williamson from Montrose to Sullivan. Goes inside to Bennett. Forward to Webster. Long ball over the top and it's 1-0. Is he offside? He's not offside. Just up our tempo a little bit at the minute. But that was trash. Montrose 1. Queen of the South 0. Have we got ourselves a bogey team already? Because they've been a good side against us. We've not looked the best here against Montrose. Right. Vitanen to McGuffey. Goes back to Church to Vitanen. Can we play it forward? McGuffey to Gilchrist. You can see here. You can see. Cochrane's completely open. There we go. Cochrane picks it up. Plays it out to Houston. Put a good ball in. Good ball across. Oh. I've used it all the time. Valde, I've used it all the time. Like, well, in Denmark. I mean, let's be honest. You aren't the worst, aren't you? Remove that. Come on, see what we can do here. Parrish. Long goal kick. Do we win it? We get it back now. Riley. Just give him it back. Don't worry about it, mate. Right, Gilchrist. Goes back to Rice. He's going to play it out to Ambrose. He comes forward. Ambrose goes over the top to Riley. That's a bad ball. Houston wins the header and just gives it straight back to them. What are we doing here, by the way? We are going to, again, have to step up on a team like we did against Annan. Because we are looking very bad. Hit the early cross as well. Just try to get them in. But we look bad. We look bad here. Gilchrist loses it. Oh. I've never had an issue with it. Never had an issue with it. When we went back over to England as well. My Parish. Long ball forward. Do we win it? McKay wins it. But Riley again loses the fight. He's got a new contract, doesn't care. Connolly's in with his one determination. Lee Connolly makes it Montrose 1. Queen of the South 1. I'm going to fire us up because we have to go for the win. I think when top is facing second, we have to go for the win. This draw would put us 3 points behind both because Hamilton are winning. A win would put us 1 point off top after 9 games, which is just mad. Come on. Demand more. Go long. Let's go long. Float the crosses in as well. Give people a chance to get under it. Why are we low to Gavin Riley's only 5'9"? Something in my head was saying Gavin Riley's like a giant. I was thinking, why are we not going high to him? Let me just drop everything back because we have just scored a goal. Right, come on, 10 minutes ago. We've actually been quite solid defensively. in previous games. So hopefully we can see this out. Focus. Oh no, I click focus on a highlight. Oh no. Oh, please just foul or something. Oh, never click on a highlight. Oh, it's gone over. Oh, only ever issue I've had was at home after listening to all them countries. I think sometimes you're either lucky or you're unlucky with that kind of thing. Tandem, come on. Over the top. Connolly's in again. Oh, that one determination. He is so determined to score for us. Montrose 1, Queen of the South 2. 87th minute now. McGuffey with the corner. Waste your time, mate. We've got all day. Don't worry about it. Oh, Cochrane just gives it back to them. See? Did you see that? Wait, I'm going back. Let's go back and just watch this. Did we just see this correctly? Okay, you ready? He stops on the edge. He just boots it out of play. I mean, if he wants to waste time for me, then please, get on with it. Didn't go through, but I reserved money on my bank, so I was really confused. Contact payment was a problem, but it's also like sick. Yeah, I get what you mean about that kind of thing. I have heard about that happening where people payment doesn't go through, but it kind of withholds the money. Ball floating in, headed over. Come on. Get us the win. Get us the win away from home to Montrose. With the top two playing each other. Yes. We go within 1 point of top. We go within 1 point of top. Absolutely Mahusif. That is absolutely Mahusif. Get in there. We will accept that victory. Thank you very much. And next up, we actually have a cup game against Hamilton. Now, I'm going to reward the players. They did so well. We've got 6 games until the game. Six days until the game. Have 2 days off. Take it off on me. Because you guys have been absolutely smashing it. Cowie is showing good progress. I'll tell you what then as well. Let's put him in goal. Oh, hang on. Sneezed. Get that out. And again, forgot to mute my phone that time. I had overall balance of 17k. We dropped our wage. Our wage spend could have been 4k a week more. Imagine that. That's 4, 8, 12. That's 16k extra a month. We'd have been in the red by like 80, 90k by now. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. We need intake and we need prayer that we've got about 20 amazing youngsters. Right, come on. Who is favourites for this game, by the way? Hamilton 11-10. We are 11-5. Do we give a couple of other people a chance to impress? I'm wondering if we say, for example, Todd, who's been very hit and miss, can come in and attack in mid. Keenan, I think maybe we could give a game up top. Give Riley this game off as a rest. I think maybe we even do something crazy and play Mimnock in ball midfielder role for this game. As soon as he has just agreed a new 3-year deal, let's give him a bit of football. Give him a bit of football. See what he can do. Right, come on. So there's 1,500 fans here. I think the gate receipts in the cup are split, but it's not going to be much with only so few fans. And in the next round, if we did go through, we're away from home again. Yeah, they used to be a really good side. I remember they had a really good youth academy as well, Declan. Welcome in for the evening, buddy, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, they used to have a really good youth academy. I think they still produce 1 or 2, but nothing like they did a few years ago. And let's just demand more. Give our team a kick up the backside. I mean, I'm not overly fussed, I don't think, about going through, because, like I say, in the next round we got an away game as well. It's the home games where we needed the financial income, and with the Scottish Cup coming, I'm just kind of hoping we get. I wouldn't mind a couple of lower league, non-league teams at home in the Scottish Cup, if the fans are coming out, because it's the Scottish Cup, and then maybe draw someone like a Celtic or Rangers at home and sell it out, because that kind of game would finance the season, which I don't want. Oh, they scored. I don't want cup games to finance our seasons. The whole point of this is to make ourselves sustainable. But you've got to have a bit of success to get the fans through to make that sustainability possible, and to just give us that backbone of bringing a couple of youngsters who we can maybe move on. No matter what, we can look at bringing them youngsters in January, in the summer, and maybe move them on 6 months for that 50, 60k, and if we can get 5 or 6 of them in, it's a bit of extra money. It's $500,000, $250,000. But we shipping money at the minute. Right, Connolly here. Come on. Connolly tries to go past couple, doesn't get anywhere. Williamson driving forward. Hamilton could go 3-0, but it stays 2. I think we're going out of the cup. I'm not overly disappointed. Tumilty. Houston heads it away. Come on, step up. Cowie now goes across to Gilchrist. Church. Just looking, 8 shots to 3. Not as good possession. I know we rested a couple of people, but not many. Right, Todd goes back to Gilchrist. There's definitely a couple of people who I want to move on in January. Luckily, all the ones I want to move on, contracts run out at the end of the year, so we can get rid of them anyway. Played forward, right, Todd across. Oh, Keenan. That's the type of one we need to take. He gets his big chance as striker instead of left wing back. And he does that. And I'm going to take off Church for Riley, because Riley doesn't get an appearance fee anymore. And he can come on up top. And Vitanen for Mimmock, because he's been poor. So there's the 2 changes we make. I can't see us getting back into it, but I might give it a go. Do you know what? Yeah, let's give it a proper go and see if we can actually get back into this in the second half. Be shocked if we do. Tycoon takeover this season to ruin the whole sale. It would be annoying. It honestly would be annoying. I've had Let's Play series before where I was linked with a Tycoon takeover, and I was just praying it wasn't going to happen. I was just hoping and hoping. I think I was about 15 seasons in. It was a few years ago on YouTube. I was about 15 seasons in, and you're just praying that Tycoon takeover doesn't happen, because you just feel like all the hard work is gone. It's meaningless when you then have an endless pit of money. Yeah, we're getting smashed here. We're getting absolutely smashed. So I think what we'll do is, he is on a basic contract, so he can come on and get some football. He's not paid per game, and that's it. The rest are actually paid on appearance fees at the minute, so he'll come on anyway, and then we'll at least give him some football for a few minutes in a competitive game. Oof, shocked, disappointed, ashamed. And Cochrane goes forward to Connolly. Ball across, Riley tucks it away. See, comes off the bench, tucks it away. Very nice. 3-1. Don't think the comeback's on, but it's nice to get a goal. Fire them up again. I mean, I can't see it. I can't see it being needed, useful. But why not? Give them a bit of a fire up. See if we can get a second. Cochrane. How wide to Houston? Houston tries to come inside and just loses it. Very poor. Murray to Williamson. Goes out to Winter. Goes past his man very... Dear me. The youngster who we just brought on gives a penalty away. The player Winter went past him so easily and he just stuck a leg out and took him out. There was no reason to do it. There was absolutely no reason to do it. I'll put a couple of instructions on, accept them, but not what we wanted, is it? Not what we wanted. 4-1 defeat, 4th round of the Challenge Cup, but what if in FM they had those sketchy owners who supposedly tycoons were actually bankrupt the club? I mean, that would make it interesting. That would make it interesting. I'd accept that. I'd accept that. Comes into my club on YouTube or someone does that, I'd accept it. Keenan actually gets a goal, by the way. Missed an absolute sitter early on in the match, but now just rifles one in from outside the box. Gavin Riley's picked up a knock, but he can suck it up until the end of the game. Come on, 1,500. I'm curious what the gate receipt income is, because we've not had a home game this season. This month, I don't think. I think the home game's next, so let's just check the financial income from this game. Income. Oh, we did get a decent amount. 12,000 from it. Was there a home game this? No, we've not had a home game, so that was from that. 12,000 from that Challenge Cup 4th round. Wish we went through now. Oh, and 5.5k for losing. That's not too bad. Riley's off 2 or 3 days, so that's not bad. 27k in the bank. So it kind of evened us out, because it looks like we must have lost a bit, because we had about 27k before that. So we've got Stenhouse Muir in our next game, which is a home game. Have the new contracts been set? Not yet. There's a couple of people going to be signing new deals, which I think will take our weekly salary under. Majmibi. Portugal won. Yeah, there's a couple of people in the chat have been keeping me up to date on the penalty situation, I think. I guess you were happy with that result. Do we have... No, that's the Youth Cup there. When's the Scottish Cup 3rd round draw then? Because that game... Oh, it's 23rd of November is the actual tie. So the 2nd round is taking place on the 26th of October. 3rd round draws on 27th. Okay. So what we'll do is we will play the next 2 matches. We will get to that draw. Then that will be probably it for the stream, because I will be well over 2 hours by that point. So we've got 2 games and the Scottish Cup draw to end the stream. So Riley comes back in. Okay, that was one of them. Vitanen comes back in. McGuffey comes back in, because Todd has just been an absolute waste of bloody space. In fact, let's just keep offering him out until somebody actually takes him off my hands. If nobody bids on him now, we'll actually offer him out on loan and see if someone wants him on loan for the season, if they're going to pay all his wages. I just don't want him going on a 4-month loan when he comes back just as our transfer window closes. Right, so they played a 4-2-3-1. We play in the wing-back tactic still. Yates for Stenhouse Muir. Oh, into the keeper's hands. Off the bar and into the hands. No, it's 2nd tier and below Valde. So, in fact, actually, it might have been... Was it 2nd tier or was it 3rd tier and below? It's one of them. It's one of them. We'll have to double check that. It might be 3rd tier and below. Yeah, that's what it was, because we had Larn, didn't we, in the 1st round, who are a Northern Irish club. Right, Cowie. Goes out Ambrose. Come on. Plays it forward to Houston. Houston just turns and bombs forward. puts it across, but it is blocked. We do have 1-1-5-6 in terms of the fans at today's game. Cochrane, Ambrose to McKay. He goes over the top to Riley. Oh, I think he was onside as well, by the way. He kept himself onside and snuck in to get that shot away. Good effort. Oh, just going to do a bit of a fire up shout. Like I said, got to enjoy the shouts before they disappear. Hamilton are losing a Peterhead. Arbroath are winning away to Cove Rangers. We really are struggling to pick up the 3 points in games, aren't we, at the minute? It's a lot of games where it's just 0-0 and it's just we're not looking like we're going to score sometimes, which is a bit worrying. Right, corner now. McGuffey floats it in. We do win the head. Yes! Right, let's have a look what Paul's saying. 30 teams from Championship, League 1 and League 2 competed, along with 4 teams from the Highland Football League, 4 teams from the Lowland. In addition, under 21 teams from 11 of the 12 clubs competing in the Scottish Premiership. This season also included guest clubs, with 2 sides from Northern Ireland and the Welsh League. Thanks for that, Paul. In Wales, they also have a cup, including youth teams, inclusive of the English system. I think it's nice when they do that. I think it's nice when you have the United Kingdom, Great Britain. Why not do that where they invite some clubs from the other nations in? It just adds that little bit extra. Lee Connolly with his 9th goal of the season with his one determination. One determination, but he is banging the goals in. Let me just move the webcam down a bit. We're 2-0 up. We are 2-0 up here. 46th minute goal from Gilchrist from a corner. And then Connolly bombing through to get a goal. He's giving a penalty away. Why? Why do we keep doing this? Why do we keep giving penalties away? Just don't know why we keep doing it. Oh, Cowie as well, right down the middle. Ewan O'Reilly. Let me just remove the counter press. Everything else can stay the same, but let's just remove the counter press. We're 2-1 up. Oh, this game, we would actually go top because Cove are drawing with Arbroath and Hamilton are only drawing at the minute. So currently, we would go top of the league after 10 games. Right, McKay now goes forward to Connolly, but it is blocked, back-heeled away by the defender. Bit of confidence there, but we do win it back. I've always said we should have a UK Cup, but no chance now with... Yeah. Completely agree. I mean, Portugal playing against France. France don't look like they're ever going to score a goal. So Portugal playing France could be an interesting game, because Portugal, I just think, even though they didn't score today, they just have something, don't they? They do look good. Cochrane, oh. So it will be a good game. Be a good game, an interesting game. I mean, we as England are playing Switzerland, and Switzerland are a very good side. When you go through that Switzerland squad, they are not a weak nation. They have some very talented players in that squad. Right, come on. McCann to Brown. McCann floated back post. We win the header. Get in there. Right, Billum. Over. Over. Can we just waste a bit of time, please? Final 15. Come on. See what we can do. What can we do here? Come on. Bit of cautious. Bit of focus. A bit more of time wasting. Right, Houston. Come on. Houston now. Throw it. He throws it to Cochrane. He goes back to Ambrose. Long ball forward. Flicked on. Right, come on. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear. Imagine clubs from Angola, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands, Gibraltar, Munster, and a few clubs from UK competing in the FA Cup. I think it would be amazing. I think it would be amazing. The French are not firing. Only Spain and Germany maybe look like anything. The Swiss will batter us. It could happen. Valde, I would love to see the amount of money in the top flight. And I know... Use Newcastle example. It's not Newcastle's job to fund another club. It's not Newcastle's job to pay the way for other clubs. They have to fund themselves. If they can't afford it, that's their fault. It's not Newcastle's fault if they've built a stadium they can't fill. It's not Newcastle's fault if they are paying wages they can't afford. But I would like to see, like you have said, Gibraltar, British Virgin Islands, etc., clubs taking part in the FA Cup, and if their travel needs to be funded, maybe the big clubs help towards that for they can call it the Love of the Game Fund or something. Like that I would be all for. I think I would be very supportive of that. Love the idea of the French Cup. Yeah, I agree. I think it just adds a little bit of specialness, doesn't it? A bit of spice. A good bit of spice to it. But can we all just acknowledge that whilst we have depleted the wages of this club, sold players on big wages, negotiated new contracts, brought in cheap players, after 10 games, we top of the league. After 10 games, we are top of the league. And if we just go to team detailed, salary per annum, so we are fourth, just a little bit over Montrose, 389 a year. Peter at 451, Cove at 588, and 862 for Hamilton. Arbroath at 330 are currently obviously battling us, so they're doing very well. Off my nut. Welcome in, buddy. How's it going? It's going well. How's it going for you? Hopefully all good. Thank you for joining me this evening. Much appreciated. We're closing in on a game against Kelly Hearts, and we've got the draw for the Scottish Cup, third round. Okay, no offers for him. Can we offer him out on loan and see if anybody wants to pick him up and pay his loan? We can dream, we can dream. Yeah, I saw that, Valde. Whenever, it always seems to really make it onto the newspapers and the news and stuff when the French clubs have clubs from around the world who are travelling over. It always makes it interesting, doesn't it? Appreciate that, man. What save are you doing on Football Manager at the minute? Paul, what are you saying? Lots of Premier League clubs with very short memories. You don't remember when they were shit. Yeah, I get it. Like I said, I'm kind of so on the fence with it all in terms of I don't think it's their responsibility to fund other clubs. But at the same time, there's stuff we can do which should be done. Okay. I'm really torn in this attack midfield. Who should be playing in that position? Because nobody's really made it their own yet. Right, come on. So this is the last match of the stream. Then we will move on. We'll do the Scottish Cup draw and see who we've got in the Scottish Cup. Right, come on, a free kick. Just outside the box, we have it. Cochrane is on it. Cochrane with the free kick. He has decent free kick attribute. First season with St Mirren. 17 games in, in the third. That's gone really, really well. Has there been any shock signings, or has there been using players who are already at the club? Cochrane goes back post. We get the header in, but goalie saves it for Kelty Hearts. They are in the relegation zone, so every game is a battle for them. Cochrane gets it away. Just going to give us a bit of a fire-up shout, see if I can motivate a bit of dedication to some of these players. Right, Cochrane. Where are we going? Goes forward to Connolly. Back to Cochrane. Down the line, or we go all the way back to Ambrose. Ambrose ducking and diving, trying to decide where to go. He goes to Houston. He goes back to Ambrose. Come on, team. To Cochrane. Oh, I thought we were just going for like a wonder goal there. The club shouldn't have to fund it, but the FA is like France. Maybe I just missing. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if the FA in France or something helps along, because I don't see how them clubs could afford some of the travel they've got to do. I think it would be expensive, shall we say. Like, come on, nothing's really happening here. It's 1 shot to them, 3 to us. We've had 74% of the ball, which definitely leads towards them winning this game 1-0. You just know. Like, come on. Vitanen. Oh, he's lost it. But it's okay, we've got it. Gilchrist to Cochrane. Over the top, Connolly's in. With his one determination, he's now gone into double figures with 10 goals. Signed Todd from Dunfermline and Gordon from St Johnson. That's all so far. I think you're doing fantastic. To have only picked up a couple of people and to be sitting third with St Mirren. I used to like playing with St Mirren a couple of years ago when they had Newcastle as the parent club. I remember I had a save where I think for about 4 years I had Sammy Amiobi on loan, and he was just tearing things up. Then we started in the Championship and I went up into the Scottish Premier League and pushed on from there. Like Keenan with the corner. Left-footed. Oh, Ambrose just doesn't get to it. Gilchrist doesn't even jump to try to get the second ball. Right, Keenan. Where are we going? We go over the top to Church. Puts in Connolly. Oh, challenge for it, man. Challenge. Oh, Keenan with the header. In France, the clubs have to tick a box that they would be interested to travel on the overseas territories. Okay. I mean, why not? If 9th goal for Gavin Riley. Yeah, 10 goals with 1 determination. I mean, Connolly in attacking mid, 10 goals. Riley, striker, 9 goals. Them two have started this season fantastically. Grew up a Newcastle fan. Off my nut. Grew up a Newcastle fan, living over in Norway now, so support my local side, Egerton here. So that's the side I follow over here, and then back in England. I'm a Newcastle fan, but I'm a big fan of non-league as well, so I do watch a lot of non-league stuff back in the UK. Right, come on. Only 1 defeat so far this season, by the way. We're piecing together a decent squad. Well, we'll say piecing together a decent tactic, because squad-wise, we're selling anyone who's got any money, basically. So I don't think we can claim we're piecing together a squad when we're just trying to sell everybody out, can we? Not really sure how that works. It's a penalty as well. Also, I just want to say thank you, because you'll see next to the webcam, we are filling up the cup. That cup is filled up if anyone puts any donations or super chats if you're watching on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So thank you to that. It's filling up nicely. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, the hate for Ashley. I mean, Ashley's one of them strange ones. Can't stand him with some of the ways he treated the club. But at the same time, we never had any issues financially in terms of had any worry of going bankrupt. And there was a lot of clubs at the time were really struggling. So it was one of them really difficult times where I can't stand him. But at the same time, we were stable. He just had no interest in making us anything more than that. Oh, Gilchrist with the header. I would like to see Connolly get a hat-trick with his 1 determination. I think that would be very interesting to watch. Right, Keenan. Float keeper's going to come. Yeah, keeper came, got it. He is injured, though. Keeper's struggling. And they've actually subbed him. They've actually subbed their keeper. We do try not to sub people on during this journey unless they don't have an appearance fee. Do you know if FC Romania went bankrupt? From what I understand, FC Romania is still going. I'm sure they changed the name though. I'll have to have a look tomorrow, maybe Valde, and I can post in our Discord. Because I'm sure they're still going. Discord is in the links below. If you wanted to join our Discord. Nice little group of people over there. We're going to get the win here, by the way. Kelty Hearts 0. Queen of the South 3. And that is us unbeaten in unbeaten on tonight's stream in the league. Was the only game we lost? Was it the first game of no, it was the third game of the season against Arbroath? Oh my days. I think the next stream on Thursday is going to start nice. With Hamilton away, then Arbroath away. We've got the cup draw coming up, so let's see who we've got in the cup. But then our next stream is going to start with us playing second, then third, both away from home. Here we go. Queen of the South fans, who do you want? Musselburgh Athletic, Dalbeattie Star, and St. Cadoc's. Okay, there's not many teams here. So Queen's Park against Brecon City. For Martin versus Linlith Gow Rose. Falkirk v Clydebank. Ayr United v Elgin. Greenock Morton against Beath or Stirling. Alloa. Oh no. Oh. We're away from home. We're away from home. Did they go bust, did they? I'm going to click to open that up. Here we go. Good future. Good evening. Support after the 8-month period in which we struggle to survive. Modest sums through small but greatly helpful sponsorships for the settlement of the club. Due to the tireless effort of the players, during these months our person asked to but today our news fills hearts with joy and hope. Our project will continue with the help of God. And so, at the 12th hour, we need by patient and sponsor practically more sponsors to become. Yep, I thought they did. Sounds like I know what I'm talking about now. Sponsor seems to have saved them. Okay, so on the next stream, we are going to start against Hamilton, then Arbroath, then Alloa in the league, then we come up against Alloa in the Scottish Cup third round. Then we've got Annan and Cove, two of the bottom teams near the bottom. Offman, thank you for the follow, man. I very much appreciate it. Much appreciated. Oh my days. Thursday's stream. Second, then third we are going to be playing. We could, technically, end up going 6-7 points clear after only a few games of the stream. Or we could be down in third and getting battered in the first 2 games of the stream. And then we've got a Scottish Cup game where we need to pick up some victories. Pick up some money and pick up a win. Because financially, yeah, it's not going so well considering we've massively cut back the spending. Thank you for watching. It's very much appreciated. And I will see you on the next stream when we continue this financial edition of Football Manager 2020.